Hey y'all, it's the Minty Caliber here, back with the Temple RDA on my SMY 260. Now, I have been vaping on this RDA for a little bit now, and I do have to say I absolutely love it. And yes, I have been keeping the cotton moist because I don't want any dry hits, and yeah, and I would run a perfectly good build. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the levels. I could use a little bit more. That's one thing I like about RDAs is you can actually check the levels, or not really levels, but check to see if you need to refill. And typically, it's good practice after so many hits to juice your wicks or your cotton, because nobody, and I mean nobody, likes a dry hit. That's just nasty. Alright, so I need to get a better, I need to get a dropper, because using this big ass bottle and this little, well, I wouldn't say little, but with the coils and everything, it makes it a pain. So I'm going to try it two ways here. I'm going to try it like this, with just two slots, and then I'm going to turn it and have it running wide open air, so it'll draw more air in. So, here we go. Alright, so first thing I notice off the bat when I just have the these two slots open right here, this bottom one and then this little top one right here, immense flavor, very good flavor. To be honest, it's a pretty cool vape, but the flavor is definitely there. So now I am going to go all out and run it completely wide open to see how I do with it. So here we go. Damn. This is going to take some getting used to, and especially going from this little UL crown tank all the way up to an RDA that has pretty much full open airflow and a dual coil build, even though that this is also running a dual parallel or dual up and down coil build. It's different. Like, you can hear that it's kind of restricted, but when you hear this, it's wide open, so it's pretty neat. Now you're probably wondering, why did I choose the Temple RDA over any other RDA that they had in the shop? Well, they sell two RDAs with tips. It was this one, and I think I can't remember what the brand was, but those were the only two that had tips. Now they did have a freak show that they were going to sell me for $15, but I had to buy a tip, which would have made it $20. You're probably thinking, so why didn't you go with that? Well, if I'm going to go out and buy an RDA, I'm going to go for the cloud chasing RDA, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, like I said, my finger can fit right down in that bore. And one thing I do have to say about RDAs versus a tank is RDAs can be a little bit messy, but that's no biggie to me. So, but here we go. Let me go ahead and hit it wide open. Alright, so one thing I noticed off the bat, a lot more vapor, a lot denser vapor. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just hanging in here, guys. Vaping her at 80 watts on obviously the SMY, but an 80 watt vape, you can't even tell it's an 80 watt vape. I really like this RDA. So yeah, guys, what do I think of it? It's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to just go ahead and bump it down to 70 just to see how it does. Because this is a 0.25 coil and the guy had this set up for 80 watts, I'll probably just keep bumping it at 80 watts. So yeah. So yeah, nice dense vapor. If it would have been true max VG, it would probably be a lot better, but this is what my cousin used. Now, he had the booted version 2, And that's how I learned how to wick the, or put the juice on the cotton to wick it up and whatnot. But, loving the RDA, guys. It's an amazing RDA. And, one quick tip, or one quick note before I go, guys. I'm loving the eFest charger. It works really good. If you're in the mood, or in the market for a 18650 charger that can charge multiple batteries, I would go with the eFest because it is it's $40 and it's a really good price, and I find it works really well. So yeah. Anyways, guys, this is Demented Caliber signing out.